South Amboy, South River, New Brunswick. Uh, if you wanted to go to Perth Amboy, of course, you had to change buses in South Amboy. And you'd go to South Amboy, and then the other line, the Marathon line, would pick you up and run to Perth Amboy. Well, primarily, I think my mother would go grocery shopping on them, and then we would meet her and help her get when she got off the bus with the packages. You know, so but then you had the local stores that you used too. Um, you for shopping, you know, clothing shopping, you would use it. Um, Actually, entertainment per se, we at that time there was a movie theater on Main Street way back when. You know, we were lucky when the ice truck came down the street, or when they had the in the summertime you had the like frozen ices, no, 2 cents, and you get out in a little paper cup with ice in it, frozen ice. But no, you didn't have, you know, 5 cents was a lot of money way back when. So, I think when I started to work, I got paid like 35 cents an hour at DuPont. I started out working in what they had at that time was household cement, um, making making sure they had all the that there weren't any leaks in the tubes, and they put, you know, the tops went on correctly. That was one. And then I did transfer over to the photo products, you know, later on. Well, let me put it this way: it was money. It was not what I personally wanted to do, but we couldn't afford college. We I did have a parochial high school because the church paid for that, and I graduated at the top of the class, but there was no money. Now my grammar school education, the kitchen downstairs was first grade. That's where I started here in this building. And then the only other one in this particular town was Roosevelt, which was, you know, over at Washington and the Hercules area. So it was there. I had 1 or 2 years there, and then of course we were transferred back. You know, even those days, you were transferred from here to there. We were transferred back here to Washington. It was here. But even at that time, parents could be unhappy about schooling. I understand. We were like going to be in the 5th grade, I think, and they supposed to be in Parliament in the Roosevelt School, and a couple of the parents on the street was my mother. My father wouldn't do this, but my mother would. Decided that they weren't going to allow their children to walk on Washington Road. It was too busy a street. So, excuse me. They wanted to be able to have us come back to Washington, down here to the Washington School, because they could walk. That was safer. They got their way. For that time anyway, after that I said I was in Roosevelt School at a different time. But that particular time they got their way. And public service at that time, you could buy a book of tickets. You know, so it was a little bit cheaper. I don't remember excuse me, exactly what it was, but you did have a book of tickets. And you were only supposed to use it for school. You wanted to go to New Brunswick, Perth Amboy, of course. You were supposed to. You did use them during school hours, though, of course. But no, there was at that time that was something that was a little bit cheaper. You know, you could have. Now I guess we call them grants, but at that time you didn't. But it was, yeah. Probably would have been teaching. You know. That's at that age, you either went into business in St. Mary's. Well, you either had the college courses or you had the business courses. And of course, they had put me in the college courses. Well, when I got out, forget it. I had no business training. But you know, that was it. And I was not a sports person. More the studious type, let's put it that way. Be in the hallway, and some of the boys who were the jocks would say, "I copy your notes. Can you do my homework for me?" No, I would read. "Can I see your notes?" All right. See, it went on then as well as it goes on now.